Hello everybody and welcome back to Campsite Hustle. I've just got my eye on a cheeky ticketless customer. I'm just going to let them buy some food before kicking them out. I think they bought some food there. I'm not 100% sure. I just want to see if that's still a thing. I think they did. I think it was $10 she spent, but she can now leave before eating because she didn't pay to come in. But yeah, I think I've been following a couple around during the couple of days I've done between videos here. And yes, they don't pay to come in, but then they do pay to use all of the services. So it's not the worst thing in the world, really. I mean, yes, they dodge a payment here, but you make a bit of money on them around the place. But obviously, they are taking up a campsite of somebody else who would pay a larger value. So if you are about to kick them out and they're about to do something, I think let them do it because you might get a little bit of money from it, but we'll monitor that as we go forward. So I have done a couple of days or so between the videos. We're earning money very quickly, actually. So, yeah, we're now well above 20,000. So I'm going to go and spend that 20,000. It's too much money for my pocket. I need to buy this land. So we shall purchase this land and blow all 20,000 at the beginning of the video. We're not only just over a minute in and I've already spent 20 grand. But this is the area I was saving up for. I haven't done anything else between the videos. I have literally just let the game play out and just earn money. We're earning money pretty quickly now, so the game is updated. We're now on the full early access version, not the preview build of this game. So a lot of things were fixed, such as... Oh, this needs refilling, actually. Let's refill that. Such as this. We now get money for this. That cost me $50 to refill, and every single one of those sells for $8. And I need to refill that 3-4 times a day. So you can see where the money's coming from. I have put in some new toilets, actually. That's one thing I did do. There's another ticketless customer over there. Let's get rid of them. Is it this guy? I think it was that guy. Yes, it is. Clown. Go away, clown. Go away. Leave, clown. Away you go. Yeah, so I put some new toilets in because they were complaining about toilets. So I put the plastic ones in, which I don't like as much as the wooden design. I get $20 per use, and they use the toilets a lot in this game. So, yeah, we're getting $20 per use of toilets. So I put some extras in. They're all happy with that as well, so that's good. As you can see, I mean, we're back up beyond 1,000 already. It's only been a few minutes. It really is kicking by quickly. The store is largely filled as well of expensive goods, so I'm getting good markup on all of those. So what else is new? Oh, I moved the bin as well. I moved the bin to here. They weren't emptying it in the previous couple of videos, and I think it was the fencing that they weren't liking, because I kept getting a janitor stuck in the fence as well. Moving it to here, the janitor is now emptying the bin as they should be all of the time. It works fine. So I think just don't put the bin near some fencing. That might have been fixed since, but I found it much better there. It seems to work quite well. Right, today then, just go out into the build mode so I can show you kind of what we're doing today. So obviously we've got a lot of clearance to do. We will do this a bit gradually. We won't go and clear that entire site today. But what I want to do is start clearing some of this, and we'll move all of this stuff here, because I want to put some forest cabins in. These ones here, I think. Bungalow, which one is it? Forest cabin. I want to put some forest cabins in. So I think we make more money that way, and people can come for longer stays as well. Well, cozy wooden cabin made for short daily stays, so they can go there instead of a tent. Is this one for the longer one? That one's for the longer one, isn't it? So we might get some of those in the far end, but we'll start with the forest cabins, I think. So I want to get some forest cabins in. Maybe move this part of the campsite in here as well, to leave room, as I mentioned in the previous video, for parking lots and stuff like that, that I kind of feel fit better in the entrance. And then we can still have a trail that goes through to all of that area. So I want to get some of those things in. I also want to put in a warehouse so we can get out up and running as well, so we don't need to go to the town as often. I'll still go there, I think, for things like materials, building materials and stuff like that. Because, yes, it gets delivered to your warehouse, but then you still got to kind of load it into your truck and drive through your site anyway. And by the time you've done that, I might as well just driven to town and picked it up myself. For large things, if it's only like 3 or 4 things, I'll get it delivered. But otherwise, I'll still go to town for those, I think. But for shop items, pretty much just use it exclusively, I think. I have plenty of XP points. So what has it been? A couple of days or so since you were last with me, something like that, in the game, that is. We've now got 47. Because we're getting so many customers now, it's just flying up. I think I can basically afford everything. So I'm going to get the forest cabin because I want that. I might as well get the bungalow as well, because we might as well have that at some point. Let me just get what I definitely want before I spend some points willy-nilly here. The handyman shed, security cabin, the first aid cabin, and the warehouse, which is actually what I do want. Although I might get the first aid cabin and the security cabin. The handyman's not too bad, actually. As long as I, a couple of times a day, walk around with a hammer. At the moment, it's not really necessary, but we'll see. First aid, we've had quite a few sick people. I don't know if there's something going on locally with the water or something, but there have been quite a few sick people in camp. Probably get some more of these now because these are paying quite well. That vending machine's paying well, so I think we'll head that way. Got 21 left. Fire pit, so picnic area or snack machine. Picnic area or snack. We've already got a picnic area. This one I think makes you money. I think it does anyway. I think that one might make you money. Whereas I can't see the reason you would have a special tab for a separate one because we've already got one. Unless it just looks really fancy. But I think I'll go snack machine. Oh, we might as well have it. Snack machine, drink machine, coffee machine, ice cream machine. There we go. We might as well have all of those. I've got 3 left. And my final 3, I could get the manager cabin. But I think I'll get, instead of that, I think we'll have the plastic trash bin maybe. I wonder if that'll hold more than my one I've got at the moment. Or definitely make me more money perhaps. It's either that or we go for the hot tub, perhaps. Should we go with the hot tub? Let's get a hot tub in, shall we? So, we've spent up. We'll get loads. So we'll see, actually. So, at this part of the video, we have none. We're about to get another one, and we are at the end of the day. So, we're not going to get that many more tonight. Let's see at the end of the video how many we get, shall we? So, I'm just going to place some stuff. Let's start clearing, and then we'll start placing some stuff. So when you get to 10 o'clock now, the game pauses, which it never used to do, and then you go and save, so you can get on with stuff while it's paused. Then you can save the game by going to town and sleep. Then you wake up the next day and carry on. So it does stop at 10 o'clock now, as it's kind of been supposed to be doing all this time. Right, so let's get myself chainsaw. Don't need that anymore, so I'll put that down there for now. And we'll have the drill in there. Right. Let's head over. Let's walk over. What's going on over here? Have they not got any stuff? Oop, they've not got any stuff. This is something you really have to keep watching because we sell so much. Look at the queue. Because we sell so much of that stuff, and it's the same with this vending machine, as I said, you really have to keep up on that. Don't know if there's ever going to be some like auto system in there where your staff could maybe walk around and do it. Because, yeah, it's not great. Now, this person is not going to like this. Are they in there? Actually, there's nobody here at the moment. This person's sleeping. They're not going to enjoy it, are they? And this is probably... Jenny is probably coming for sleep now. Yeah, Jenny's going to bed. Jenny's gone to bed, and I'm about to clear some rocks from beside her campsite. I apologize, Jenny. Hopefully she's got earplugs. I mean, it is quite a quiet jackhammer. Although we are going to get the chainsaw out, which is a lot louder. Hopefully she doesn't mind. It's the best time of day to do this sort of thing, weirdly. Because not a lot else I can do. I can't go to town or anything like that. All the shops are closed. So, yeah, a bit of clearance is the best thing I can be doing at the moment, apart from having a look around for people who have not paid for a ticket. But we shouldn't really have any more of those either, because we don't get any new campers at night to our existing ones. I do want to keep some trees, as I have done before, although I think mostly up against... I don't know what the cabin truly looks like, but I think we're going to have cabins all the way down here, so any trees in this sort of line, I think we're going to have to get rid of. I won't be able to put a cabin over them. So we're back up to $2,000 already. Pretty good. So that means what? We've made about just over $1,000 so far. So you do make... I think once you get like beyond the early threshold of the game, as soon as you start getting those big products in your shop, like we have got, and like your vending machines now working, all that kind of stuff. So once all that's online and working, and you're getting the big ticket items like red wine, for example, where the profit margin is huge, you do start making money quite a lot faster than you did at the beginning of the game. And it was pretty quick then. Alright, we'll get rid of these rocks. Could do with a work light. And I know I could place it. I could place a light, couldn't I? Could just place it, because you get the money back anyway. I could just place a light over here. I mean, it's not dark, but it'd be nice to have some lighting going on. Right, chainsaw time. I think Jenny's got up. I think she must have been disturbed. She's gone for a walk. Right, we don't need to chop the tree down next to a tent. I think we'll just grab this one. That might be okay, actually. That's quite a bit of land that we've just cleared. Put some stuff in. So, I'm just going to use this side. I apologize. So sorry. Yeah, I'm just going to use this bit of land anyway to begin with, and then we'll move over there like during the day tomorrow or the day after. So we've got time for that anyway. So we shall do that. Now, see, originally I was going to have all my posh stuff over there, like all the cabins and bungalows and stuff, but because we don't unlock that, I mean, we'll unlock it soonish. It won't be that many days probably. It's 40,000. You make money pretty quick, as we've discussed. But I am going to put some down here, I think. Yeah, I'll probably start with them here. And then maybe put the tents at the far end. What's it look like at the far end? Because I wonder, you know, if we could put some... I bet we could put some tents around this area. If I put some trees back again, or grow some trees. We do have some, I believe, in the decoration. Where would it be? Outdoor decoratives. We've got these trees here, look. So if I was to place these, something like this, for example. Let's just have a visual. They are quite tall trees. So we can put some more trees down this end. So I might go cabins here. And then you can come down here and have some more. We could have a few more tents and stuff down here in like a tree enclosed area. So it's a bit more private and closed off and feels like you're camping in the forest rather than just at the side of the road. Might do something like that. I might move them later. Get the cabins in first. Right. So we've also got this fire pit, which we could put somewhere in the center. We might make this like a little camping village type thing, perhaps. Forest cabin, then. So, let's start the first one about there, I think. Let's just have a look at it. Just want to have a visual of what this kind of is. So it is just a cabin then, really, isn't it? It's not like it's got any side parts to it. It might have when it builds, but it doesn't have any... It's a bit like in here, you've got a bush and a few trees and stuff that could be attached. Doesn't look like anything like that. Not bad, though. Not bad. Okay, so I think we'll have 3 of these with a bit of a gap between each one. So something like that kind of gap between each one, because obviously you don't want everybody living on top of each other, even if it is only a day place. And maybe another one just here. Am I going to have to move those trees? I'm going to move more trees. Should do it, I think. These cabins take up a lot of room. When you know when you leave a space, as I have done. So what I was saying about maybe having the far end for... Line that up. What I was saying about having the far end for some tents, that is the far end. Yeah, we've taken up quite a bit of room with those. Leaving the gap has done that, hasn't it? But I don't want... I mean, you could squeeze them together. Just for, you know, if you wanted to maximize and put, you could squeeze them all together, you could have a crazy amount of them. But you want it to look nice as well. But we could still use that far end for some tent camping. So down here, so what have we got here? We've got this, got the bungalow as well. I'm not going to put one of these bungalows in. These are for long stays. I mean, we could put the bungalows in down this side for long stays, but I think we will have bungalows over here for long stays. Make that really posh for long stay only. Or something like that, just a long stay park. Because they're not massive either, are they? I mean, they are big, but they're not super huge. So we could just put those in the 40,000 area. Once we get enough money for that. We'll see. So I am also, though, looking for... We've got a hot tub here. I think that's only a small thing. I think we'll just have like a little cutout area where we've got the hot tub and... I mean, you would think these cabins maybe have toilets in them, but I don't know. So maybe some toilets and showers and stuff in like the center. And the bins and stuff like that. And maybe some vending machines, that kind of stuff. We've got these lockers now as well. These weren't... I mean, we had them unlocked on the research tree, but I don't remember having them able to purchase before, but we now do. So I'll get some lockers as well for our campers. Okay, so if we're going to have like a central, maybe in front of this one, just here, maybe clear a little bit more then, so maybe clear these rocks. You see now time has stopped. So what's interesting here is time has stopped and we've still got campers. So people are still in the site, they're still shopping, they're still doing everything. And kind of what seems to happen is if I go and sleep, they stay for whatever their amount of time left for their stay is. They stay in the morning, which kind of makes sense. But you can keep them here almost indefinitely, I think, at this point. If you just leave it running. It seemed that way to me anyway. I'm not sure if that is how it is working, but it seemed like I could just, if I had enough stuff, just leave it on like this, paused, and just let them keep buying stuff all night long, and just make an absolute killing. If you really needed to rinse the game. Not that we do. Right, that's the area then for that. So I'm just going to place some stuff. We'll build a thing around it afterwards. So if we go into this part here, let's put a hot tub. I assume they can come over and use it as well from the tents. Right, I'd be shocked if they couldn't. I'll have a hot tub over here. See, I don't know if these come with toilets. You would think they do. So therefore, we haven't really got anybody else over here yet, so you wouldn't need toilets, but we'll build a couple more anyway. Because we might as well, to be honest. We might as well build some toilets. I'm not keen on these plastic ones. It's all I've got for now. I ought to have got the metal one, really. A couple of toilets. I will put... We'll get that better bin, I think. Not quite there yet on the XP tree. We'll get that tomorrow. Just put a regular one in over here, so we've got one. What else do I need over here? Some of these vending machines, perhaps. First aid cabin, handyman. We can put that back up there. General food, I think I might keep at the entrance anyway. Might just have vending machines dotted about the place. Bit weird, but we could just have a coffee machine. We'll have a snack machine. Ice cream machine? We will have them all, shall we? Let's have them all. They all make good money. We might as well. Lockers. I'm not sure if these people would need lockers, so I might just put the lockers over here somewhere, but we'll build the lockers just there. Because then hopefully that'll go smaller. Although it looks quite a large structure, actually. That's quite big. Might just have that against that fence then. Just for our campers here. Because they're the ones that are going to need a locker, I would say. Right, that's a lot of building stuff, isn't it? All of that on the right-hand side. So once you've got a few of them, the next lot come in. So we will, I think, use the warehouse for some of that stuff while I'm building, actually. Where's the warehouse? That's what I need. Warehouse. There it is. So I'm going to put my warehouse basically where my truck is. I think just there. So then all of my stuff gets delivered there. It's very handy for the shop. So I'm going to go and move my truck. I think we've finished over here for now. Put the warehouse in. Why is it not happy there, I wonder? How is it not happy there? It's happy there. It doesn't seem to have like anything around it. It doesn't like anything mush in front though, does it? I'll have to put that over here then. It's fine there. Oh, I see. The building site goes out. Well, we might have to move it later then. So I want that, but I don't have that pinned, as you can see. So I'm going to take a photo of that because I want that pretty early on because we can make use of that for the rest of the video. So if I just take a photo on my phone about what we need, I can grab that stuff from there. Place it in the morning. I think that's it. I think if we just let this go and drive off, I'll leave everywhere open. Keep the staff, because they can all open it in the morning while we're shopping. And we'll go and sleep for the night. So far we've made what? About just over $1,500 since we started. Right, let's sleep. Alright, straight in the truck. Wasting no time this morning. Straight down to nailing gear. So I can get some of this stuff for the cabins. Ooh, that was close. Nearly lost it. I can get some of this stuff at the cabins while we're here. But some of the other little bits, while we're placing the cabins and getting them all sorted, I might get the warehouse to do. So let's get the warehouse stuff first, while I've got it on my phone. No, not never mind. I want to talk to you, David. I don't know why you can't pin, I understand why you can't pin more than 3, but it'd be nice if you could scroll through them. Right. Glue. I need 2 lots of concrete. I need 8 lots of metal. 2 dyes. 2 nails and 1 cement. Right. That is 1 warehouse for $1,000. That's getting quite expensive. I wonder if some of the other things, I mean, those cabins, they're going to get pretty expensive to do, aren't they? I don't know if I'll be able to afford those straight away. Should have enough stock in the shop, I think, to not have to go there immediately today, but I think we will have to have a stop by and have a look at the stock in there. Okay, I've loaded everything up into the back of the truck, so that's just the warehouse. So I think I'll take this back and order some stuff down there at the warehouse, actually, because I can't get a lot in my truck, which brings me to what has come in this new update, which is, of course, we now have the car sale place. You can see where I am on the map, about the center somewhere. You can just see, there we go, spin myself around. You can see where I am. Thomas Repair Shop. And if you come to Thomas Repair Shop, you can buy some new vehicles. So if we come and talk to Danny, who worked here. Hello there, Danny. We can come in here and we can either purchase or sell your vehicle. So you could sell our current vehicle, for example. I think you get your $2,500 back. Then we could upgrade it to a flatbed truck. Or we could even go as far as a box truck, which will obviously hold an awful lot more stuff, which would be handy right now. But I don't have enough money, unfortunately, to buy a flatbed or a box truck. We're just stuck with our pickup. But I probably will think about, I think the flatbed is probably more versatile for us because it's still open, so we can just toss stuff in the back wherever we are rather than have to open the doors all the time. And if I'm driving around the campsite itself, it probably fits a little bit better than the box truck. But yeah, I might upgrade to that in the future. That's quite handy because I have run out of space on just one thing here. But yeah, that's been added to the game since we went into the early access portion of the game. We'll return here in the future because, as you can see, I am pretty stocked up in the pickup. with not... I know we can go higher, but yeah. I think it'll be worthwhile having a larger truck. Although with the warehouse, less so, to be honest. Ooh, we're already here. Might as well cut through the site now. I put a road in there, actually. Although, actually, no, this is because I've got all this pedestrianised. Let's not put a road in here. Right, let's build this, and then we can make use of it. So this is the warehouse. You can see it's got his own van. Inside, we can have a chat to my warehouse worker. And basically, he can go anywhere and do anything for us. So if I just click on the construction shop, for example, it brings up the construction shop. I put my order in. It takes him 2.5 minutes to go to town, pick it all up, and he brings it here, which is quite useful. He doesn't load it into the back of your truck, though. So if you've got a huge order like I have at the moment, I don't know whether I'm best doing it here or not, because I just have to load the boxes in anyway, for all of the stuff anyway. I don't know if that's faster than me driving down there for that, or not, to be honest. What I might do is I don't know now. I don't know, because it's not that far to town, so I don't know whether to just drive down there, pick it up myself, because you only have to load into your truck once then. But there's no way we get all of those things in, realistically, is there? I don't think I get everything in. So if we get him to get maybe 2 of these cabins and I go and fetch the other one, by the time I've done 1, the others will be here, perhaps. 6. So if you get 12 wooden planks, I don't know if I'll be able to afford this, mind. 2 lots of nails. 2 lots of glass. 2 lots of roof tiles. 4 stone. Nope, just 4 stone. Does that work now? It works a little bit better, but it's still a bit iffy. You have to click on the right spot. It's easier to come off again and then click back. 4 stone and 2 cloth. So we can afford that. So he's going to go and get 2 of these cabins now. So he'll go off in his van. Takes him 3 minutes. We're also going to go to the shop. It'd be nice if I saw him there, wouldn't it? Hopefully, well, I know that's kind of a lot of animation to do, perhaps. But it'd be nice if he drove along with us. Let me just refill this, because we're not actually selling anything here. That's not good. Let's come over here, and... oh, they're okay, actually. They're not bad. The wood is good, too. Let's give that a cheeky whack with a hammer. Just make sure that that stays working. Make sure that stays working as well. Don't want to have these have any issues. You're a clown. Need to get the security in here, really. While we're doing projects, let's let him get his stuff first. Thank you for your finance. I think he pays a bit less, doesn't he? He paid 6... well, actually, he only had a hot dog. Now he's been beaten senseless. Yeah, I might get some security. While I'm busy, doing projects over here, I'm not watching them enough. I think it's time to get that security guard. A terrible place to overtake that was. Yeah, it'd be really nice now if down at Nailing Gear was our employee and he was loading the stuff into the back of his van. I'd really like that, but sadly, he isn't here. Well, he is here, but he can't be seen. Right, so I've not got enough money, have I? Immediately to buy what we need here. But we should hopefully, if we get a couple more sales, achieve it. So I need 6 planks, 2 nails, 1 glass, 1 roof tile, 2 stone, and 1 cloth. Is that all? Oh, actually, we can afford it. That's good. Yeah, that's good. So we can get that. So I'll take this one back. By the time I have loaded this in here and built the first one, he should be back at the warehouse with our stuff anyway. It's probably saved as a trip, maybe? I don't know. Because we're just going to have to... we're still going to have to load it in at the other end. That's the annoying part. I kind of wish these were on just, like, huge pallets, so it's just one thing to toss in the back of the truck. Or, once it's on site, the game recognizes that it's on site, so it's in your warehouse. You can just use it, and you don't need to load everything in the back of the truck. But we'd have definitely had to have made multiple trips here, because there was... I might have got 2 of them in. Well, I think I would, but I definitely wouldn't have got the 3rd. Right, let's go. So once we've built these, we should start getting out other stuff on our shopping list. So we're spending a lot of money today. I might get our guy to, while we're building the next lot of stuff, I might get him to go to the supermarket for us and restock. All right, let's get one of these cabins done, shall we? Just before we do, we just grab a nice sort of thumbnail just to give an idea of what we're going to be doing today in the video. There we go. That might well be the thumbnail for this video. It might not be, but it could be the thumbnail for this video. Right, there's our cabin. Can I go inside? I hope I can. I get the feeling I can't, but... Well, it's got an interior. Ooh, we can. We can. Look at this. Ooh, this is very nice. Complimentary chocolate, apple juice, and whiskey. Complimentary whiskey. Might come here for a stay myself. Oh, I like this. This is very nice. So this is only for day use, which is kind of weird, really, because you've got a bed. I mean, what on earth would you do in a bed in the day? That's the kind of customers we're going to be coming here just for a day. What are they going to be up to, eh? But it's a really nice place there, isn't it? I like it. Oh, we've already got somebody here. So Kieran's coming here. Now, I don't know if he pays extra or if he goes in there and pays. I don't know. He just stands in there. I mean, we should get more income for this, surely. But I don't know if this is going to be a ticket thing. I don't know. To be honest, I really don't know. They might just pay the same they get for campsites. It looks nicer, though. Anyway. He literally just walked in and walked out. I don't know if people are really going to use that or not, to be honest. I don't know. It looks nice, though. I want it in the site. It should earn us more money, theoretically. Are we out over here again? This is ridiculous. He needs to be able to restock this himself. You can have it on, like, a toggle to say, like, you know, if you want him to or not. So if you're saving up for something and you don't want him to be spending $50, then fine. But, you know, if you drive away or something, like I've just done, you quickly sell out of stuff there. Right, have you got any more options? You haven't. You've only got parking pass like before. Have we got any ill people around? Let me just check. I haven't been checking for injured people. Probably an injured person around somewhere who's not too happy. Actually... I told you. We're always going to be one. I'll be back in a moment. I apologise. You've probably been there like a day and a half. We can get our medical assistance. How can I pick that up? Oh, I've got something in my hand. Stupid game. Come on. We'll put this down for now. I'll put that away. We don't need that anymore. Quickly go and save a life. There you go. Sorry about the wait for that. We will have an employee on that soon. I'll leave that there for a moment while we go and grab this stuff over here. So what's annoying about this is he parks his van just there. Actually, let me just check something. It didn't, when I trialed this in testing, it didn't, if it was just on the site, it didn't register it. Let me just check that before I start. See, I wish it, why doesn't that register? It's in my warehouse. They should just register it's over here. You've got it in stock. Because now we're going to have to unload the warehouse into the van or into a truck, which is fine, but he parks his van in the way and puts a cone to stop you taking it out, look. Because it stands over there. But we've got to load all this stuff now into the back of the truck. With no real, you know, if I could just back it in there, that would be so much easier. But he loves his parking space. As our warehouse worker. Right. Although, well, no, I was going to say, if I sent him on his way and get something else, he shuts the door, doesn't he? He really doesn't want anybody parking there. Right, what are we like in here? We're still pretty good. I've got some MREs in here. I've not shown you, have I? Still got plenty of wine. The white wine and the red wine have been making us a reasonable amount of money. They are pretty slow to sell, though, compared to some of the items I've noticed. Whether that's been adjusted, I don't know. I've got some more solar stuff we can put on. These make a fair bit of profit. The meat and all that sort of stuff that goes in here, this freezer sells out pretty quickly. Jeans are still fine. Got some backpacks there. Painkillers, toothpaste. So they only generally buy like 1 or 2 things in here, but we're getting $40 to $100 per item. Drinks sell great at $48. The good markup on those as well. Plenty of those. So we're actually not too bad for stock. We're actually okay. Got any more of those? We've only got a couple of spaces, but we can get them on, I think. Yeah, most of our income, comes from there, but most of it actually comes from here and the vending machine. Look, this is out again. This is what I mean. So, and they're spending, $13, $15 there, $12 there. It just sells out constantly, though. This is not selling as much today, weirdly. That was selling really well doing the videos. All right, let's load in. Otherwise, we're not going to have much time left. Get it all done. I want to do this in the daylight, really. It's all good. It's all good. Right, go. Oh no, we dropped one. Thought it was all good. Oh, now everything's falling away. Stay, 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 stay. There we go, it's staying. Is that sold out again? If that's sold out again, unbelievable. I think that needs an adjustment. Or the ability, what? The ability to hold more stuff? Or the staff be able to refill it? I mean, it's making us good money, but the constant having to restock it to make sure it is doing so. See, off camera, that's not too bad. But between the videos, because I was just standing around doing nothing, I can just keep clicking it. It's not the case when you are getting on with something, is it? Not enough nails. Did I lose some nails somewhere? Well, obviously I did. Okay. That's weird. I don't remember dropping any. Did I not purchase I must not have clicked enough. We got any nails on us? I don't think I've got any nails on board. Did they not come? Maybe he either couldn't fit them in his load, or I misclicked, or I dropped them somewhere. I don't see them anywhere. Now, it could be on me, or I don't know. Well, I'm just going to go and purchase 2 boxes of nails. I'm not going to send him for 2 boxes of nails, but I will get him to get the hot tub and the toilet done. Did we buy 2 toilets? Hang on a second. Did I purchase 2 toilets? I think I did. Where are they? Over here somewhere. They're the machines, aren't they? Yeah, I got 2 toilets. We'll get him to get 2 toilets then. So please go to the construction shop and get me... We've only got the 1 hot tub, so 3 planks, 1 nail, and 1 metal. And get me 8 plastic, 2 metal, 1 nail, and 1 glue. Actually, no, sorry, 2 glues, 2 nails, and 4 metals. 4 metals. Come on, 4 metals. There we go. Yeah, that's right. So for 2 toilets, we've got 8 plastic, 4 metals. We need 2 nails, not 3 nails. 2 nails and 2 glues. Good. So he's getting... No, we've got another nail here. I'm getting all sorts of confused here. We've got 3 of those. Then we do need 3 nails. 3 nails. Yep. And then metal, we've got 1. We need 5 metal. There we go. Now we're getting back. We only need the 2 glues. And we've got the 8 plastic. Right, that should be all of that stuff. Off you go. Right, we'll also head down there and get some nails of our own. So I need a couple of boxes of nails. So I don't know if these forest cabins are really doing anything for us, business-wise. Hard to say at the moment, really, because we're spending so much money all the time on getting materials and things. I don't really know if they're making us any money. I've not seen anybody's head with some money over the top. But that doesn't mean they're not making us money. Right, do you want to purchase something? 2 boxes of nails. Thank you very much. Right, hopefully all that stuff will stay on. The AI really don't like it. If you block the road, they freak out. Like, it's the worst thing that's ever happened to them. They could not work it out. I've been driving down here a couple of times now. These people, look at these. I don't know what they're up to. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Let's go and say hello. What are you people doing? Are you digging for treasure? And why are you hacking down the trees in the local area, sir? I don't think these trees are supposed to be taken down. It's part of the town. These are not firewood. Excuse me. I don't think you're supposed to be doing this. This is right in the town. Like over there somewhere in the forest. No problem. But yeah, I don't know what they're up to. Sorry about that. It'd be nice if they were building something. You know, gradually over the course of a few days, a structure starts to appear. And it turns out they're building a new local shop or something. That'd be cool. All right, let's put this final one in. All right, so we've got 3 of these now. They look quite nice. I like those. I'm quite happy with those. If they're making us money, that would be great, and I hope they are. If they're not, to be honest with you, I still like them. They're making the campsite come alive a little bit. We need to put a footpath in here later. Hopefully we'll have enough money for that. Kind of got the outline with the truck already, look. So we can just follow my tire marks. Is that out of stock again? Oh, come on, game. This is unbelievable. All of these people have come camping to get fast food. Aren't you supposed to be, like, getting away from this sort of thing? Like, getting away from your normal life, your city life, where it's all fast food and stuff like that. The first thing they do when they come camping, come straight to the snack shack for some fried chicken or a hot dog or a burger. Like, don't you fancy eating something else? I mean, the other people that come here and come over, or usually come over to this picnic area, they bring all sorts of great meals. This is interestingly, why is nobody using this today? Bit concerning how nobody's using this today. They're all going for the stuff over here. Which is okay because it makes a lot of money, but I'd rather they go over there as well. They were before. They were using both of them like crazy. Now they just seem to be using this side. Is he about to sell out again? Got a few left. I think you can. Although it did say in the update, let's just trial it. $43. So you don't get billed for the whole thing. So it says 50. If you do click it early, you only get charged for what you're actually refilling rather. They're coming back for more. I'm pretty sure they are in line. Somebody else is coming, which is why they're standing around like that. So somebody else has already like got the #1 spot somewhere. I'm pretty sure they're queuing for more. So I think this person over here is already designated first in line, which is why they queued. As soon as she goes through, the others will afterwards. That's crazy. They've just had some. Need more. Get more. So this just rinses cash, as you can see. But yeah, before, if you used to click this, and in the vending machines as well, if you used to click that, you'd pay $50 whether it was a full amount you were refilling or not. So that's thankfully been sorted. Let's put this away while I think about it. Because otherwise I'll leave it there and then I'll be thinking, where is it? And we'll have to do a whole search at some point. Put that away. That away as well. Probably need them now. We're going to go and clear the site. Right, he should be back now with his plastic toilets and hot tub. And it's 4:30, so we've not got long left before it gets dark, unfortunately. Look at all this stuff. There's so much. Okay, that is all of the stuff loaded on, I think. Let's just go and have a look at this over here to see if this needs another refill. Not entirely, but it did need refilling. These people are crazy for the fast food. All they eat. Oh, let me just check the shop before we head over there. It's 5 o'clock. I don't know if the warehouse... Presumably the warehouse has to go by the same rules I do. So we're not doing too bad. I don't think we're selling as much in here now. We need some more of those. I'll get some more drinks, I think. We're not selling as much in here now as I was before the fast food place started working properly. Now that's working properly, I'm not earning as much in here, I don't think. Because we've only ever got like 1 or 2 customers in here. Whereas, so maybe that's been adjusted. Now it's gone early access. Because before that, I would have constantly like 4 or 5 people in there. All the time. There's always somebody in there. We were draining stock in there. But this didn't really do anything. You get the occasional person here, and it didn't make any money at that time. That hadn't been sorted. Now this is making money. This is really, really busy. The shop is not as busy as it once was. It's a bit annoying. But let's go and get this guy just to grab... Well, actually, let's put this stuff in. Instead of getting stuff for the supermarket, I might just get him to get some more materials that we need to finish this area off, because we'll survive through the night, I think. But he might be able to make it in time, is what I'm thinking. Because if I went now, there's a chance that I wouldn't be able to unload everything, as we know from previous videos. I'd like to get these vending machines sorted. Or at least 3 of them. Right, hammer. Right, that's all that done. So we've got 4 machines there. Do they all use the same... They don't all use the same stuff. I was going to gamble it. Oh, we need to hurry up and get to that warehouse quickly. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Come on. Out of the way. Move. Move. No. I'm just trying to get to my warehouse before it closes. I assume if I send him on his way, he will still be able to nab the stuff. Whereas if I drove down there now, they'd close before I have chance. Right. Construction shop. Please. 5 metal. I mean, they're all metal, aren't they? But 5 metal. 3 metal. And another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And another 5 glue. I'd like to get maybe some more, but we'll just get those. I don't know what the other one is. By the time, I don't want to miss my chance. I don't want it to get to half 6. I don't know whether you can use this after half 6. I know I can't use the shop myself. I've not tested that, and I just wanted to make sure I get that order in. Right, let's have a wander. Somebody's probably not very well at the moment, aren't they? So let's take this with us. Bound to be somebody who needs injecting. I'll check the cabins now, of course. I don't know if they can get in the cabin and end up ill in there. Oh, they can. See, you could easily miss somebody by just not checking the cabins, couldn't you? You okay? There you go. You'll be much better now. Hopefully there's nobody in this one. I don't think there is, because I assume that was the person walking towards us. Good. Well, I'm not sure I'm going to get all of these things on, unfortunately. We're very close, but I think I've just about run out of room. Yeah. Should have stacked a bit more efficiently. I started stacking efficiently with this, but then you end up chucking it on because it gets too high. I think I'm going to have to leave those two and come back. I think it'll probably be quicker if I do, to be honest. All right, let's make sure there's nobody. Are you going to go? No, you're not. We'll come back and get those, so we won't be able to build everything. That's fine. Just do a return journey. Put the lamppost. A bit tight through there. I might have to move that lamppost. I'm not supposed to be driving up and down here. Backing up a little bit more. Oh, we've dropped some things out of the... Interesting. I think I dropped some things out there. So why haven't I got the dye on there? Did he forget to bring the dye or something, or... Is that the stuff that I left back at... Why have I got no dye everywhere? Is that dye? I think that's dye, isn't it? Or was that glue? That's glass. Surely I've got the right stuff here. Did I not get dye? So I think it's been a successful day. We'll find out when we go and save. I have no idea how much money we've made today, because we've been spending so much. Absolutely no idea. We need a lot of rearranging to do, but I'm quite happy with these cabins. I'm going to do something in between. You know what I'd really like to do is if we could turn these into... I mean, they are day cabins, but in the bungalows, if we could put like a parking space between each one. I guess you could, really. There's no reason why you couldn't. Although the parking space, I think, come in threes. But it'd be nice to have a little parking space. But yeah, I might put something, so some trees or some decoration or something, between each one of our places here. Then I might bring my campers further up from down there. As I said before, might put those over here in this corner or something, make a little area for them. Or maybe just carry on with the cabins now. I don't know. It's a bit weird, you see, because if you came into the campsite in real life, see, I do want the parking lot up here, I think. Because if you came in here in real life, you'd walk past everybody's campsite, which is kind of weird, to get to your cabins. I feel like they should have their own area. It's not too bad on the left-hand side, because they kind of have. But I feel like these ones are just in the middle of nowhere. So I might, yeah, I think I will move all these ones over there somewhere, behind the hot tub, in like a little area. Okay, so I brought the paint over. I just need a bit of metal on here, and I think I can build this one. I've just built the ice cream machine next door. Look at this. Look at that. How fancy does that look? I don't know if it really belongs just in front of some cabins here. We'll find a good spot for these. I got those. I can't do this one yet because I don't think I've got enough stuff. Because we could only do 3 of them, couldn't we? So I think this is the coffee machine, yeah. Hopefully these will all work in the next one. And earn money. Or if everybody's just going to be over there at the fast food place, maybe get one over here as well. So they should come over here and use the hot tub as well. For extra money and these toilets. But we need to build a nice area for them. So that's what we're going to be doing next time. So we will create an area. So I'll probably get some fencing and fence off a nice big square area or something like that. And then inside of there, we'll have some toilets. We'll have those fenced off separately inside the structure. Then we'll have the hot tub, which can have its own little thing. I think we can have, with the outside decoration, I think we can have something with a roof, perhaps? Not 100%, maybe not. I thought there was like a roofed structure, but no, I don't think there is actually. But if I can try and do something similar to that, I will. But otherwise, we'll just fence it off and have a nice area for the hot tub. And then I might put these vending machines and stuff just in like a little area with some picnic tables. Because we do have, I think, well, with some of these seats. And then we've got a farmhouse table. We can put some of these seats around just so you can sit with your ice cream and whatever you get. So we'll make a nice little like picnicky area just here for everybody. And then we'll probably then move over some of these tents and stuff. We'll move these over to the far end and have them over here. Perhaps with a few more amenities for them. And then maybe I'll get the parking lot and stuff and put that in there. Because we can get parking lot tickets then. So when everybody comes in a car, it's just going to generate more income. Okay, just before we go to the motel, I thought I'd just have a drive over here. How many experience points do you think we got today then? So we were at 0 at the beginning of the video. I spent them all, as you saw. How many do you think we got during the course of the day? 15. We gained 15 points in one day. I've been going for an hour and a quarter or so for this video. It's a bit of a long video, but it's only an hour and a quarter of gameplay, and we got 15. That's how quickly you can move up through this game. It's almost a waste of time having this, to be honest. Right, we can basically, yeah, go all in on these, so we will indeed do that. We'll do it next time. Actually, I'll get the... No, we'll do it next time. We'll do it next time. So I think I'll get the bike parking area and the car park, and then we'll see where we go after that. We'll do that next time. We've got 15 to spend, so that's how many you get. If you're interested in this game, and you're wondering, yeah, but how quickly do you level up? Initially, it's pretty quick. As soon as you start getting the customers like I have, so after about day 8, 9, somewhere around there, you start getting quite a few customers. Maybe a bit faster for you, because you won't be necessarily making a video. So you won't spend a lot of time just showing people things and talking. So maybe a little bit faster. As soon as you start getting 7, 8, 9, 10 customers, somewhere like that, campers, sorry, all the time, XP goes through the roof and you gain it very quickly. Much like you do with money. So let's see how much money we made today, then. So we lost 913, I think it's saying there. We got 8,900. Just a tick under 9,000 from sale of goods, and 500 there. So you make about 9,500 per day, which is about right. When you're not using construction as I have today, it's about right for what I was getting before. That's why I did a couple of days without you, because that's about right. Yeah, because we're earning about that much. Although I've had that, I earned 12,000 in a day. I got a Steam achievement, I think, for getting something over 10,000 or something. I got 12,000 on the previous day. That was before they fixed the snack place and more people were coming in the shop itself. I was earning more, so I'm actually down on earnings. But still, you're making 10 grand a day. It's pretty comfortable. Right, well, we shall leave it there then for this video. So we will be back next time to finish off that area we were doing today and then further the campsite from there. So if you have enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave it a like. Consider subscribing to and joining the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you for another video very soon.